Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube. Year 5 of the Franchise Stars Baseball League turns to May, and we head to Arlington, Texas, where the Texas Rangers have played 500 ball thus far, and send rookie right-hander Kevin Brown to the hill as Texas looks for a 4-game sweep of the struggling, reeling Blue Jays. Blue Jays earlier in the week traded John Olerud and Marco Scutaro to the Tigers to bring in Curtis Granderson, who has struggled in Detroit, as they try to shake things up. But you'll see there that offense for the Jays, they have pitched well in this series. They've only allowed 8 runs in the first 3 games, but they've only scored 1. They've been blanked twice, and now they face red-hot right-hander Kevin Brown. 3-1. A 1.30 ERA so far this season. That stellar whip 0.77 for the rookie. He will start off facing Roberto Alomar. Alomar batting .250, 4 homers, 14 RBIs. He's been solid on the road, .284, but only hitting .211 in front of the home crowd in Toronto, as the Jays have been unable to get anything going. First pitch from Brown, sinker, misses down low.
First pitch, 205.
Alomar skies this one out to left for the first out.
Batting second.
Your Blue Jays lineup, Alomar, Fernandez, and Guerrero. Josh Gibson, Jose Bautista, and the newly acquired Granderson. Kelly Gruber, Greg Vaughn, and Bo Bichette round things out for Toronto. Here's Tony Fernandez. Tony batting .240. Fastball. This is up high. 3 homers, 7 RBIs for Fernandez. Fastball there, grounded to short. Brinkman picks it, throws the first, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 27.
So 2 up, 2 down on only 4 pitches for Brown. Here's Vlad Guerrero, .280, 2 homers, 7 runs batted in for Vladdy. Brown delivers. Good curveball there. Guerrero swings and misses for strike 1. Dealing there, Guerrero puts that one in the center for a base hit. That was a low pitch. Guerrero goes down and gets it. Smoked a single into center. So the Blue Jays will have a 2-out base runner here. Good piece of hitting from Vladdy, and that'll bring up Josh Gibson. Gibson batting .294, 5 homers, 18 RBIs so far on the season. Ball misses down low. Brown delivers. Gibson, high fly ball to left. That's hooking. That'll find the seats and foul ground. Count goes to 1-1. That's another one. That one hit hard by Gibson. Also fouled into the seat. Now Brown's ahead of him, 1-2. Pena sets the target behind the plate. Brown delivers, curveball, locks Gibson up. Goes down looking, and the side is retired. So a good start for Kevin Brown, who sets the Blue Jays down in the first. We'll head to the bottom half. Jays nothing, Rangers coming up. On the hill, Hyun Jim Ryu, 1-2, a 4.63 ERA so far on the season. Early left-hander will start off facing Craig Gentry. Gentry batting .267. He's tied for the lead in stolen bases with 11. Speed atop the order here in Texas. First pitch from Ryu. This is up and in. That one. Up the middle, picked nicely by Fernandez. Whirls, throws to first and gets him. Nicely done by Tony Fernandez for the first out.
The second baseman.
Your Rangers lineup, Gentry, Grzelcyk, and Beltre. Palmeiro, Teixeira, and Davis. Nixon, Pena, and Brinkman. The Rangers have been running a lot in the early going this season. They lead the American League in steals. Mark Grzelcyk batting .289. Curveball misses down low. No homers, 4 RBIs for Curtis. Ryu delivers. Smack down to first. Guerrero has it. Ryu covers. Takes the flip for the second out.
Batting third. The third baseman.
Guerrero's going to play pretty much every day now with the trade of John Olerud. Here's Adrian Beltre. Beltre batting .269, 4 homers, 13 runs batted in. Change up. Ball on the strike, on the black. That one misses down low. It's 1-1. Ooh, changeup very similar to the first pitch. Doesn't get the call on this one. 2-1, the count. Ryu delivers. Trey fouls it off. It's 2-2 offering. That one chopped to third. Gruber has it. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Hyun Jim Ryu. We'll head to the second here in Arlington. Jays nothing, Rangers nothing. Bautista, Granderson, and Gruber due up for Toronto. Here's Jose Bautista, 6 homers on the year, but only batting .216.
Jose Bautista.
Got 11 RBI. Slider misses inside. He played heavily to pull. Brown delivers fastball away. He's the swings and misses. 1-1. He sets up, down and in. Brown comes in second. That one's fouled off. Count goes for 1-2. The pitch. High slider. Not where Brown wanted that pitch, but Bautista fouls it off. Slider there, misses outside. Count goes to 2-2. The Rangers have been very pitching poor in the FSBL through the first 4 years. But Brown has come in and been stellar, and the rest of the squad has kind of picked up on that vibe. The Rangers' team ERA is just a tick over 3 through the first 5 weeks of the season as Bautista flies out to right. So here's Granderson. Granderson only batting .198, 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Granderson acquired from the Tigers, who are also struggling in the early going this season. Both those teams just kind of trying to throw the deck chairs around. See how they land. Anderson fouls it off. Count goes to 0-2. wants it down. Most of Brown's work is down. Curveball there. Down to the dirt. Granderson does the chase. 1-2 offering. Sinker down low. Granderson does chase that one. Down he goes. Second strikeout from Brown. There's 2 away here in the top of the second.
The third baseman, Vinny Capra.
So that'll bring up Kelly Gruber. Gruber batting .247. First pitch swinging, fouls off the basket. Curveball there, misses down and away as Aaron Reed checks in. How are you, Aaron? Good to see you, my friend. I hope you are doing well. Fastball there. Up and in for a called strike. Brown ahead of Gruber, 1-2 here. And goes to bury that sinker down low. Gruber fouls it off. Fouls that one off as well. Deal. Gruber chases the slider, and down he goes. So Brown throws 3 different pitches, all down in the zone, and it's the third one that makes Gruber flail away at it. We'll head to the bottom of the second here in Arlington. We're scoreless, Jays and Rangers. So here's Rafael Palmeiro. Raffy, 287, 9 homers, 25 RBIs. Both the homer and the RBI totals have him in the top 10. Good start for Raffy so far. Yeah, I hear you, Aaron. Trying to stay warm, no doubt. Wind chill and everything was like 7 degrees when I got up here. Warmed up a little. Warm enough for me to go out and play in the snow with my dog. Fastball at the knees for the called strike. 2-1 to count. Palmeiro skies it to center. Granderson underneath it. Puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 23.
So that'll bring up Mark Teixeira. Teixeira batting .248. Only 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Not a great start to the year for Tex. He's been very good here for the Rangers in the FSBL up until this. Fastball there. Teixeira fouls it off. 4-game set. Rangers have taken the first 3 games looking for the sweep. Teixeira lines this one the other way. That's going to be extra bases. That's heading into the corner. Batista goes to track it down. Teixeira does not run well, but he'll pull in at second here safely with a 1-out opposite field double. Second double of the year for Teixeira. So that'll bring up Chili Davis. Chili batting .248. Breaking ball. In for a called strike. Oh, cool, Aaron. And my son has the Switch. He enjoys it. It's good for him to play with his friends at college. Curveball misses down and away. One and one to count. Davis checks his swing, but it's a called strike anyway. And the count goes to 1-2. Popped that one to first. Guerrero's there. Puts it away, and there's 2 down. Yes, Aaron. Chili had a good name. Davis is so widely remembered as a designated hitter, but he did start out as an outfielder. Here's Trot Nixon as Holly the Bernedoodle goes berserk, as my son just got. The things we have to deal with here in the booth. Nixon pops this one shallow right. Over the shoulder grab, nicely done by Vladdy, and the side is retired. Nice play there by Guerrero. We're through 2 here in Texas. Blue Jays and Rangers are scoreless. Here's Greg Vaughn. Vaughn banged 248, 8 homers, 12 RBIs. Vaughn has been a good power bat for the Jays since coming over from the Brewers. That was, I think, back in year 1 or year 2. Brown delivers, Vaughn fouls it off. 0-2 the count. Brown deals, fastball swung on and missed, and down goes.
Batting 9, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Sorry, I jumped off mic there for a moment. So Vaughn goes down. Here's Bo Bichette. Bichette, limited action so far for the Jays, only batting 190. He's only got 20-something at bats, I believe. No homers, 2 RBIs. Brown delivers. Slider misses in second. Yes, Aaron, I believe that is correct. Joey Davis was the first Jamaican to play in the majors. He was a formidable DH. Chile could always hit. Sinker there. Stayed up in the zone, but Bichette missed it anyway. It's 2-1. Bichette lines this one out in the gap towards right center field. That's going to be extra bases. On the run, chasing it to the wall is Gentry. Bichette around first, heading to second, and he will pull in with a 1-out stand-up double. Second double of the year for Bo Bichette. So that'll flip the order over. Here's Robbie Alomar. Alomar is 0 for 1. Slashes that one. Foul down the left-hand side. Brown checks the runner, delivers. Sinker misses down low. One and one, the count. Fastball misses up high. That one, Alomar checks. Not sure what he was looking for. It went right down the middle. Count goes to 2-2. Sinker down in the dirt. Full count to Robbie. Slider there. Brown hung that one a little bit. Alomar fouls it off. 3-2 pitch from Brown. Alomar skies this one out. Gentry will track it down. We'll see if Bichette tags. He kind of surprisingly does not. Gentry was drifting away from third base there. A little surprising that Bichette didn't try to tag. He'll stay at second. 2 outs. That'll bring up Tony Fernandez. Fernandez only 1 for 13 in the series. Again, this Toronto offense just having a very hard time getting on track early on here in year 5. Curveball down in the dirt for ball 1. They're at the knees, 1-1 pitch. And this fouls that one off the other way. 1-2 as Brown looks to escape the somewhat jam. Fernandez puts it up the middle, and he will not be able to. Base hit in the center, Bichette around third. Gentry comes up throwing. That throw is way off the mark. That almost looked like Gentry started to throw home, then kind of tried to hold his throw and ended up just having it slip out of his hand. No harm, no foul. Fernandez stays at first, but it's an RBI single for Tony Fernandez. And the Blue Jays have taken a 1-0 lead. So that'll bring up Vladimir Guerrero. Guerrero singled his first time up. That ball's a ball strike. Another one right at the knee. So Brown gets ahead of Guerrero 0-2. Pitch, fastball, again at the knees, a little bit further outside. Guerrero fouls it off to the right hand. Oh, 2 pitch, nice curveball from Brown, gets Guerrero out in front of it, and the side is retired. But Tony Fernandez comes through with the RBI single to bring home Bo Bichette. And the Jays strike first. We head to the bottom of the third. It's 1-0 Toronto. So here's Tony Pena. Pena has struggled, only 193. He's playing against lefty. Jim Sundberg playing against right. Sundberg has been very solid. But got to give him a break sometime. Pena is the man in that regard. Cutter there at the knee. That's a borderline pitch. Ryu gets the call, and the count goes to 0-2. Pena pops it up to second. Alomar there puts it away for the first out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 11.
Here's Ed Brinkman. Brinkman recently installed the shortstop after the demotion of the struggling Elvis Andrews. You'll see Brinkman hitting .500, but I believe that is 1 for 2 or 2 for 4. Fastball there is a called strike. Brinkman pops this one up. Alomar will give way to Guerrero, puts this one away. So 2 pop-ups here in the bottom of the third. There's 2 down for the Rangers.
24, Brad Gentry.
So here's Craig Gentry. Gentry 0 for 1, grounded out his first time. First pitch swing, skies at the center. Granderson is there. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So Ryu with a good, solid first 3 innings of work. What has been a mediocre season for him to this point. We'll head to the top of the 4th. Toronto coming up. Gibson, Batista, and Granderson due up. Here's Josh Gibson. Gibson struck out his first time up.
The catcher, Josh Gibson.
Ball, kicker from Brown. This is down and away. There you'll see the Rangers playing Gibson heavily the ball. 1-0 pitch. Pulls that one, but that's Hey, he's the visiting player, man. Don't boo anybody. Sinker down and in. Gibson pulls it foul. Oh, switch. Don't mind me. I didn't participate in the foul. He's going to miss the foul. Or John Sterling with a foul. Fouls off that save. It's 1 and 2. Gibson chops that one. Beats the shift. Smacks it through the hole. And it's a leadoff single for Josh Gibson.
The batter, the right fielder, Jose.
Sinker, but not quite as low as Brown wanted it. Gibson muscled it through the hole for a base hit. Here's Jose Bautista. Bautista's 0 for 1. Fastball, this is that. In for a call strike. 1 and 1 the count. Skied out to left. Davis ranges over. He puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, number 20.
Always like these Blue Jays uniforms. So here's Granderson struck out his first time up. And Granderson just acquired from the Tigers a deal that sent John Olerud and Marcos Scutaro to Detroit. In for a call right there. One smack to short. Brinkman on the backhand goes to second to 1 on to first. Not in time. Good job getting down the line by the speedy Granderson. But Gibson is forced out at second. Nice pick there by Brinkman. 2 away. Here's Kelly Gruber. Ball misses inside. Gruber struck out his first time. Ball at the knee. Gruber has been here since the inception of the FSBL. There at the knees, it's 1 and 2. Sinker down in the dirt. That one tries to hold up the swing. They say he did. Count goes to 3 and 2. Fly ball, center field. Gentry's underneath it, puts it away, and the side is retired. So we will head to the bottom of the 4th. Good pitching duel here between Ryu and Brown. It's 1-0 Jays for Telonic, Beltre, and Palmero. 2 up.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Here's Bertolani. Yeah, that's not really true, Aaron. He led the league in homers twice. He topped 43 times, actually, not just the one season. He hit almost 350 home runs for his career. Bautista was late to develop, but once he became a solid offensive player, he did it for a bit. Here's Adrian Beltre. Beltre 0 for 1, grounded out in the first. Change up. This is down low. It's 1-1. Fastball. This is down low. Chop to short. Fernandez has it. Throws the first, and there's quickly 2 away. The Rangers not really making Hyun Jim Ryu work too hard. 2 outs in the fourth. Ryu has thrown 31 pitches. Rangers being very aggressive, and so far it hasn't worked out. Here's Palmeiro. He flew out his first time up. 1 for 13 in the series. That's ball there. Fouls it off. Fouled off, and now Ryu's ahead of him 0-2. 9 balls, 24 strikes. Ryu's been around the plate. Rangers have gone after him early in the count. Cutter there, misses up high. Ball is fouled away. 1-2 offering in the dirt, swung on and missed. Palmeiro goes chasing. Nice job by Gibson to block it. Throws it out. And the side's retired. So Ryu continues to deal what's been his best start of the season so far. We'll head to the top of the 5th here in Arlington. Still 1-0 Jays. Here's Greg Vaughn. Vaughn struck out his first time.
Leading off with the Blue Jays, the left field.
Vaughn fouled that one off the facing of the Rangers. Strike 1. Good sinker at the knees there, and Brown now ahead of Vaughn 0-2. Comes inside on it. It's fought off. Foul down the right-hand side. Brown to go back away. Kochevich. He does. Vaughn lays off. Slider in the dirt. Another slider in the dirt. Count now 2-2. Third slider, so he's tried 3 straight times to get Vaughn to chase there, unsuccessful. Chop, foul. Now delivered. Struck him out with a sinker. That one low. He didn't go away on him. 6th strikeout for Brent. 1 away here in the 5th. He wins the battle against Vaughn. Here's Bo Bichette. Bichette doubled his first time up. Came around to score. The only run of the ball game to this point. Pops this one up. Brinkman a couple of steps onto the outfield grass. Puts it away for the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Order will turn over for the Jays. Roberto Alomar will step in. He's 0 for 2. He has flown out twice. First pitch from Brown, and Alomar slashes that one in the left for a base hit. So Robbie has himself a 2-out single.
Now batting.
See if the Jays decide to put Alomar in motion with Tony Fernandez coming to the plate. Get Alomar in a scoring position. Hope Fernandez can get another single, as he did his last time up to drive in the game's only run. Ball to ball strike. And the second hit for Fernandez in the series. Again, the Blue Jays scored only one run in the first 3 games of this series. Shut out twice. Ball misses inside. Sinker. Ball strike at the knee. One, two, the count. Deal. High fastball, and Fernandez can't hold up. 7 strikeout for Brown, who sets the Jays down, working around the single from Alomar. Midway through here in Arlington, still 1-0 Jays. Teixeira, Davis, and Nixon due up for Texas. You see the fired John Sciambi and Chris Singleton
The
close.
first baseman, number 23.
A staple of every broadcast. Here's Teixeira. Exit an opposite field double. His first time up. What was left stranded? Oh, one pitch from Ryu. Ball misses down and in. Line shot out to right. That ball's hit well. Going back on it is Bautista. Tracks it down. Nice play. Jose Bautista reels it in for the first out. So here's Chili Davis. Davis popped out his first time. Pitch swing again. We talked about it last inning. Rangers being very aggressive. Given that they only have 1 hit, they may want to change that approach. Davis pops this one up in foul ground. Ryu has gotten a lot of infield pop-ups so far in this game. Gruber puts that one away in foul ground. There's 2 away.
The right fielder, Anthony Flores.
So, that'll bring up Trot Nixon. Nixon 0 for 1, lined out his first time up. Ball in for a goal. Right. Nixon puts this one out in the right center. That's a base hit. Granderson gets over, cuts it off. Nixon will make a turn at first, but hold there with a 2-out single.
Now batting, the catcher, Tony.
In the second hit, Ryu's given up so far. He's also walked nobody. Only the 1 strikeout, pitching the contact. Here's Tony Pena. Pena smashes that one. That's scorched. Base hit into left for Pena. Nixon holds in second. Now the Rangers have 2 on with 2 out here in the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up Ed Brinkman. Change up there, floated over the middle of the plate, and Pena didn't miss it. Brinkman is 0 for 1. Cutter misses down and away. Changeup. Down low. Fastball misses up high. Now the count is 3-0. Craig Gentry waits on deck, hoping for a shot to come up with the bases loaded. if Ryu can try to work his way back here against the 9-hitter Ring. Marks there with a fastball for strike one. Smacked to second, but kicked by Alomar, who goes to Fernandez for the fourth. And the side is retired, so Ryu gets out of the minor jam. We're through 5 here in Texas. 1-0 Blue Jays. Guerrero, Gibson, and Batista due up in the 6th. Here's Vlad Guerrero, 1 for 2. Single back in the first.
Number 27.
And Blue Jays trying to avoid a 4-game sweep here. Rangers putting a little something together here. Again, they're playing at 500. The A's once again, as per usual, playing nearly 700 ball atop the division, but the Mariners are actually in second. The Mariners have played 600 ball through the first 5 weeks. Ground field. Guerrero fouls it into the stands, down the right field line, 2-1. There's a called strike, and the count goes to 2-2. Now deals it. Guerrero, for the second time in the game, lines a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff single for Vlad Guerrero.
Now batting, catcher, Josh.
That'll bring up Josh Gibson. Same pitch that he singled on his first time. A sinker that kind of got a bit too much of a plate, was a little too far up. I think the first one was actually a bit lower than that. A little bit above the knees. That's the wheelhouse for Vlad Guerrero. Here's Gibson. He's 1 for 2. Gibson beat the shift, singling through the hole his last time. Charles Tough through the shutout in yesterday's. Down low. 1-1 the count. Ground field. Gibson smashes that one into left field for a base hit. Guerrero will hold at second, but the Blue Jays have the first 2 men on here in the top of the 6th. Out-of-town scoreboard Twins blank the Red Sox 7-0. That's a final now. Complete game shutout for Bert Blyleven. Indians defeat the Yankees 9-6 in the Bronx behind Corey Kluber. One of the Ramirez's, I believe that's Manny, hit his 6th home run of the year. Joe Gordon, his 7th for the Yankees in the loss. Rays lead the Astros 8-4 in the 9th in Tampa. Alan Ashby drove in a pair for the Astros. Tony Randolph drove in a pair for the Rays. Angels over the Royals 4-2 in the 6th inning out in Anaheim. Kevin Seifert drove in a run for the Tim Salmon, the rookie, his 6th home run of the season for California. Tigers 1-0 over the Orioles in a pitching duel in Detroit. That game is now a final, a complete game 5-hit shutout, striking out 11 for Danny McClain, who outduels Mike Mussina. Mariners lead the White Sox 3-0 on a Ken Griffey home. A's all over the Braves in Oakland. Dale Murphy's 6th homer of the year, the lone run for the Braves. Marcus Semien, his 5th homer of the year for the A's. Pirates defeat the Marlins down to Miami for them. Rookie Jesse Tannehill goes to 5-1. 8 innings of 1-run ball for the Pirates. Brewers and Cardinals scoreless in the 6th. Howie Pollock and Chase Anderson, the pitching matchup there in Milwaukee. Reds defeat the Padres 2-1 at Crosley Field. Chapman is 11th save of the season. George Foster, his 5th home run of the year for Cincinnati. Phillies lead the Expos 8-6 in the 9th in Montreal. 4 RBIs for Chuck Klein. Diamondbacks lead the Cubs 2-1 out in Arizona. That game's 6th. Monsanto hit his 5th of the year for the Cubs. Dodgers lead the Rockies 3-0. In Colorado, Ripper Collins hit his 4th home run of the year. Giants lead the Mets 2-1 in San Francisco. Let's get back there as the Blue Jays extend their lead. They pick up the run. I kind of flew right through them scoring that run as I was going through the scoreboard. Apologies for that. Just kind of let you figure that one out for yourself. 2-0 Toronto as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Top of the order, here's Craig Gentry. Cutter misses away. Up is fouled off. One and one, the count. Fastball swung on and in. Goes to 1-2. Curveball swung on and missed. Down goes Bender here. Hyun Jim Ryu. Ultra slow motion. We'll take a commercial break while we wait for that replay to finish off. Gentry hits that ball by a country mile. Here's Grudzalanek. He's 0 for 2. Up, this is down and in. Grudzalanek has grounded out twice. Up, this is down low. Ball is up high, 3-0. Adrian Beltre waits on deck for Texas. It's in for a call strike. Three-one off. Fastball just off the plate for ball 4. It's a 1-out walk for Grudzalanek. That will bring up Adrian Beltre. Beltre has rounded out twice. Oh, strike there. That pitch was mid-shin. One ripped down to third, right at Gruber, though. 5, 4, 3. Low throw to first. Guerrero digs it out. It's a double play, and the side is retired. So 6 scoreless for Hyun Jin Ryu for the Jays. We'll head to the 7th here in Arlington. Good duel going on. It's 2-0 Toronto.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so that'll be it for Kevin Brown. Brown allows 2 runs over 6. Another solid performance by the rookie. He will give way to Joaquin Benoit, 5-2, 2.70 earned run average, 18 appearances so far this season. We'll start off facing Greg Vaughn. Vaughn is 0 for 2.
left fielder, Greg Vaughn.
Missed. Francisco Rodriguez throwing in the Rangers bullpen. One old pitch. Ball misses down and in. Fouled off. Down in the dirt. 3-1. Bichette waits on deck. Here's a call strike. 3-2 pitch. Ball. Wait, steals 3-2 again. Fly ball to left. Chili Davis drifts. He's underneath it. Puts it away. Route number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Here's Bo Bichette. Bichette doubled and scored the first run of the ball game. Swings first pitch, lines this one to second, but Grudzalanek kicked it. Nice play by Grudzalanek, and there's 2 away.
The second base.
Bichette wasn't able to elevate that one as much as his double. Pretty much that same spot. The double was high enough that Grudzalanek couldn't reel it in. That one, Grudzalanek snares. Order turns over. Here's Robbie Alomar. He's 1 for 3. He singled his last time. Fastball misses down low. Changed up, misses away. 2-0 the count. Down low, 3-0. Strike right down the middle. One pitch. Fastball misses away for ball 4, so it's a 2-out walk for Al. He had the 2-out single his last time up. Here's Fernandez. Fernandez 1 for 3. He drove in the first one. Fastball. Ball strike. That's up and in. Point gets the call. 5.5 weeks into the season, Benoit already has 5 wins out of the Rangers bullpen. Fastball there is a called strike. He's ahead of Fernandez, 0-2. Out in Texas, looking for a punch-out. Throw over to first. Instead, Alomar gets that. Fernandez goes chasing, nice diving change up away. Down goes Fernandez, and the side is retired. 7th inning stretch time here in Arlington. Blue Jays lead it 2-0 with the Rangers coming up. Hyun Jim Ryu has only thrown 60 pitches through 6 innings.
The designated hitter.
Leading it off, here's Rafael Palmeiro. Rafael for 2 today. He's only 1 for 14 in the series. In a well-pitched series. Mike Kimlin and Kelvin Escobar both throwing in the Toronto bullpen. They're just starting to throw. Ground ball up the middle. Alomar ranges right. Backhand play. Leaping throw to first. Gets Palmeiro for the first out.
Number 23.
So here's Teixeira. He's 1 for 2. Double the first time. Fastball up high. Ball there. Ball strike. Ground ball to middle. There's a base hit. So Teixeira has his second hit of the game. He tries to get his bat going after a slow start.
Number 32.
Here's Chili Davis. Davis is 0 for 2. Third ball is in for a call strike. Davis has popped out twice. Swung on and missed. That curveball working here for Ryu. He's ahead of Davis 1 and 2. Curveball misses down and in. Up down low and the count goes full. Trot Nixon waits on deck. Fouls off the cutter, and the count stays full. Three-two offering. Davis chops to second. Alomar flips to Fernandez on to first. 4-6-3 double play, and the side is retired. Rangers hit into another double play. I believe that is their third that they've hit into. In this one, Ryu keeping the ball down, get good defense behind him. We head to the 8th here in Arlington. Blue Jays 2, Rangers nothing. Benoit, they want to keep Benoit in.
The first base.
Let's see. Check out what the Rangers bullpen situation is like. Rodriguez and Pacero. They've got a righty and a lefty throw, and that's fine. As long as we're in here, we'll check the Rangers. So,
number 27.
They should have a left up. Timlin has not been great. That's obviously a small sample size. That's only 6 innings before. He has not been good. Going to sit Timlin down for the Jays. Going to let Ed Willie start. So they have a lefty option just in case. All right, game 1, Benoit to start the inning. We will let Benoit start the inning. If he allows base run, we'll get him out. So here's Vladdy. Vladdy's 2 for 3. Fastball is a called strike. Guerrero up the middle. For the third time today, Brinkman lays out on the grass, but he's going to have to eat that one. That'll be an infield single for Vlad Guerrero, his third hit of the ballgame. And the leadoff man is on. Oh, we say to give him a base runner. He gives up the base runner. I know that wasn't hit hard, but I'm going to get him out of there anyway and bring in Francisco Rodriguez.
Your attention, please.
So Rodriguez has been sensational. 1-0, a 0.45 ERA to this point in the season. This will be his 15th appearance. A-Rod has been terrific. Now he comes in to face Josh Gibson. Gibson 2 for 3. First hit fastball, swung on and missed. 2 hits today put Gibson's average up over 300. Oh, 1 pitch. Change up, this is down and away. 42,215 in attendance here in Texas. At Arlington Stadium, got Pacero, the lefty, still throwing in the Rangers' bullpen. Rod deals fastball. It's in for a called strike. He's ahead of Gibson 1 and 2. Here's the pitch. Gibson chops it to third. Beltre picks it. The second to one on to first. 5-4-3 double play. Nicely started by Beltre. Nice turn there by Grudzalanic. So Rodriguez comes in, gets Josh Gibson to hit into the double play, and there's 2 away here in the top of the 8th. In between hop there, that is a tougher play than it looks like. Adrian Beltre making it look simple. So 2 down. Here's Batista. He's 0 for 3. Fastball is down the way. His Eagles fastball up high. Down in the dirt. 2-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Shift was on, but it wasn't hit hard. Teixeira flips it to Rodriguez, and the side's retired. So good job there by K-Rod. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th here in Arlington. Blue Jays 2, Rangers nothing. Here is Trot Nixon. Nixon 1 for 2.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Single back in the 5th. Hyun Jim Ryu has been sensational for the Jays. First pitch curveball down in the dirt. Closer Brian Harvey has now joined Kelvin Escobar. Fly ball out to right. Lots of hang time. Batista underneath it puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Tony Pena.
So here's Tony Pena. Pena 1 for 2, single back in the 5th. Puts his average up over the Mendoza line. Lines that one down. Pena acquired in a trade that sent both Wills to the Pirates a couple of years ago. Changeup swung on a miss, 0-2. Nope. Ball miss. 1-2 the count. Here delivers Pena in the center, and Tony Pena has his second hit of the ball game. So it's a 1-out single for Pena. Time getting short on the Rangers as they try to get something going. So that'll bring up Ed Brinkman. I think if we're the Rangers, we're going to run for the slow-footed Tony Pena. Let Lenny Randall come in and run for Pena.
Your attention, please.
Put a little bit of, not that Randall is super fast, but he's certainly fast.
Number 9.
Then the slow-footed Pena. Let me see. We don't have anybody else around who can play short on the roster right now. Well, Grudzalanic could. What is Brinkman done today? Did he have a hit today? Brinkman, no. Brinkman is overdue. He's hitting 375. Again, it's very limited action. We'll let Brinkman hit for himself here. Very limited at bat. He has hit well when you're going. Checks Randall at first. Getting called up from the minors to replace Elvis Andrews. 0-1 pitch. Runner goes. Gibson's throw down to second is not in time, and Lenny Randall swipes the bag. His first stolen base of the season. Out goes to 0-2, but the Rangers now have a one-out runner in scoring position. Brinkman smacks it to the right-hand side, not hit hard. Guerrero has it, Ryu covers. Brinkman is retired, runner moves up to third. And now there are two away. So that'll flip the order over. Here's Craig Gentry. Gentry is 0 for 3. First pitch changeup, swung on and missed. Hyun Jim Ryu has been terrific. The ERA over 4.5. He has had everything working in this one. Gentry puts this one down the right field line. It's slicing, and that'll go foul. Now Ryu's ahead of him, 0-2. Pitch, Gentry ground ball to short. Fernandez charges. Gentry is speedy, but Fernandez gets rid of it quickly and guns him down. 8 scoreless. For Hyun Jim Ryu, and the Blue Jays maintain the lead. We head to the ninth here in Arlington, 2-0 Toronto.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
Jim
please.
Sundberg
This change defensively for the Rangers.
will come in to catch.
Now catching, number 8.
Let me see what the. That's right. I didn't pinch hit, so everybody should be good defensively here. I want to make sure the game didn't do that lockup thing. That's right, because I didn't pinch hit for Brinkman. So, okay, so that takes care of it all. K-Rod only needed 8 pitches to get through the 8th, so they're going to let K-Rod start this 9th inning against Granderson. Grandy is 0 for 3. That ball swung on and missed. Good change up there. Granderson out in front of it. Count goes to 0-2. Change up there. Granderson waited on that one. Fouled it off. Reggie Jackson has hit 2 more homers for the A's. He's now got 15 on the year. Oh, 0-2 pitch from Rodriguez to Granderson down to the dirt. Grandy lays off. 1-2 pitch. Granderson smashes that one on a rope out to right, but Nixon is there. Makes the play for the first out. Granderson hammers that one and comes up empty. Here's Kelly Gruber. Gruber is 0 for 3. Up high. Changed up, full through there. It's 1-1. It's up high. 2-1 the count. Appreciate you all tuning in for a little lunchtime baseball here on the channel today. Rupert pulls this one foul. Also have some boxing and the Franchise Stars Football League Week 11 game of the week. Perhaps the Week 12 game of the week also. We'll see how the week goes. Change up there, swung on and missed. Down goes Gruber. So K-Rod continues to be sensational for the Rangers.
The left fielder, number 23, Greg Vaughn.
Here's Greg Vaughn. Vaughn is 0 for 3. First pitch swinging. Foul for change up off. One. Rodriguez deals. This ball misses high. See if Ryu goes for the complete game or if Brian Harvey will come on for the save for the Jays. Change up from Rodriguez is in for a called strike. It's 1-2. Ball away. Vaughn doesn't change. Bichette waits on deck for Toronto. On high fly ball to center. That's hit pretty well. Slicing away near the wall. Tracked down by Gentry. Nice play by Craig Gentry. And the side is retired. So the Rangers come up in the bottom of the ninth, trailing 2-0. Grzelcyk, Beltre, and Palmeiro do up. And Ryu will get to start the inning. At 84 pitches, he has thrown 8 scoreless. He has been outstanding. Will face Mark Grzelcyk to start things off for Texas. Grizz is 0 for 2. First pitch fastball, misses up and away. One-0 pitch. Good. Change up there at the knees. It's 1-1. Grzelcyk up the middle. Alomar lays out, knocks it down. It's going to be tough to get him. And Grzelcyk is on with an infield single. Nice play by Robbie Alomar to knock that ball down. But Grzelcyk is on, and that is going to be the end for Hyun Jim Ryu. Terrific performance. He will hand it over to Brian Harvey to try to close it out for the Jays. 8 scoreless to this point. Obviously, Grzelcyk would be on his ledger. Harvey has not had much use this season. He's a perfect 3 for 3 in save opportunities. He hasn't allowed a hit in. But Blue Jays' struggles have meant their closer just hasn't gotten much work. Here's Beltre. Beltre is 0 for 3. Ball misses down the line. Harvey from the set. Delivers. Beltre fouls it off. He throws that nasty fork. To the set. And delivers. 1-1 fastball, misses inside. Two and 1 the count. Beltre into right field. There's a base hit. Bautista comes up throwing. Grzelcyk will hold at second. But the Rangers have the tying runs on base with nobody out here in the ninth. That will bring up Rafael Palmeiro. Palmeiro has been the Rangers' best hitter so far this season. He's 0 for 3 today. Fastball called strike. Grzelcyk at second and delivers. Hero fouls it off. Now Harvey ahead of him, 0 and 2. Fastball, 4-4. Not much movement on that one. That one got away from Harvey. It did. It's 1 and 2. Crowd in Texas coming alive here. 1-2 offering from Harvey. Palmeiro hits it weakly towards short. Fernandez's only play is going to be to first. That ball was not hit hard. So Fernandez doesn't go for a force. I'm not sure he would have gotten one anyway. His only play is the first. He takes the out. Now, with second and third and one out, Teixeira is 2 for 3. All right, we're going to consider this. Davis and Nixon up next. Teixeira had gotten off to a rough start, but he's 2 for 3 today. I usually do not like putting a winning run on base, but I don't love this matchup with Teixeira here. I think we're going to, for the Blue Jays here, we're going to walk Teixeira, load the bases, and take our chances with Davis and Nixon here. So they're going to elect to put Mark Teixeira on, not deal with him. That will bring up Chili Davis. Davis is 0 for 3. Now let's check this out from the Rangers' perspective. Chili's fine against either side, so Davis can hit for himself here. Davis and Nixon's been really good. So, all right, so they're both going to hit for themselves, and then we'll deal with it after that, if necessary. Bases juiced, 1 away, bottom of the ninth in Arlington. Blue Jays 2-0. Brian Harvey trying to close it out. Fastball up and in for ball 1. No room at the end here. That's the situation it creates when you walk that man. Does create now a fourth situation, obviously for a double play ball if Harvey can get it. 1-0 pitch. Fastball, called strike at the knee. One and one. Davis fouls it off, and the count goes to 1-2. Harvey would love a ground ball here. 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses inside. He goes to that forkball. Trying to get Davis to put it on the ground. 2-2 pitch. A forkball, and Davis swings and misses it instead. Harvey will certainly take that, picks up the strikeout. And now it's on the shoulders of Trot Nixon. Nixon has had a terrific start to this season. 1 for 3 today. Fastball misses up and in for ball 1. One at the knee. Sundberg came in after Tony Pena was run for early. And Sundberg waits on deck. 1-1 pitch. Nixon, ground ball to short. Fernandez has it, flips to Alomar, and the ball game is over. And the Jays avoid the 4-game sweep. They take the finale behind a stellar outing from Hyun Jim Ryu. 8 scoreless innings. Brian Harvey walks the tightrope in the ninth, but emerges unscathed, his 4th save of the season. Kevin Brown, the rookie, was terrific for the Rangers, but he comes out on the short end here. He falls to 3-2. Hyun Jin Ryu evens up his record, and the Blue Jays will head out of Texas happy after taking this finale of the 4-game set. 2-0 win for Toronto. And Harvey walked that tightrope. Big strikeout there of Chili Davis. This ball was first off Nixon's bat. I thought it might get in the center. So the Rangers do take 3 of 4. They certainly won't be disappointed with that. Final line score, 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Blue Jays. No runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Rangers. Hyun Jin Ryu, the win, improves to 2-2. 8 innings, 6 hits. 2 strikeouts, walked 1, no runs allowed. Kevin Brown, even though it's showing Brian Harvey for some reason in a Rangers app, but that's all right. Brown, 6-0. 6 innings of work. 7 hits, 7 strikeouts. Brown didn't walk anybody either. A well-pitched ball game here. Brown does allow the 2 runs. Harvey gets the save. Ryu named player of the game. No balls left the yard in this one. And that will wrap things up from Arlington. Greatly appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate Aaron Reed popping into the chat. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, however you are spending it. Next stream will probably be a boxing stream, if I can get it recorded tomorrow. Boxing or football will be on the channel at some point tomorrow. Slim chance that I'll do the football game late tonight. We'll see. But stay tuned for that. And obviously, if you want to know what else is going on, be sure to bang that subscribe button. You can keep up with everything going on here in the Legend Sports universe. Bang that like button as well. And most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. Be good to each other. And we'll talk soon. The Blue Jays take down the Rangers 2-0 in Arlington.